All right, let's get this show started.
Logan Paul has responded to Conor McGregor's recent comments about his boxing bout with Dylan Dennis. McGregor said that he will be training Dylan Dennis for the Logan Paul fight and declared that Dylan will definitely win the pair's long-awaited showdown come October.
Dylan will win, for sure. They're already backtracking right now. They're a woken animal. I know Dylan years, you know, I've trained with him many times. I've helped him. I'm guiding him. I'm going to train him for this. And I guarantee a win. So I hope the lad shows up. He's trying to put a bill on us if we don't show up. We're going to come at him with a bill if he don't show up.
Now, in a bold response, Logan has offered McGregor a bet, claiming he will put $1 million on the line over the result of the fight.
You're so confident in your boy, I got a bet for you. I bet Dylan, but he's a broke. I got $1 million that says I beat your boy on October 14th. Come on, bro. Come on. I know you caked up. See how confident you are. Imagine all the you can buy, you addict. 2 dummies, 1 night, October 14th. I'm fucking you both up.
Following Aljamain Sterling's announcement that he plans to move up to featherweight after his upcoming UFC 292 fight against Sean O'Malley, O'Malley shared his thoughts on the matter in an interview on Unlocking the Cage. According to O'Malley, he doesn't believe that Sterling will actually make the move to 145 and suggested that Sterling's statement was simply a ploy for attention.
He has said, and I believe, that this is the last one at 135. That I'm moving up to 145, this weight is kicking my ass, I'm getting older and older and older, and it's harder and harder to cut. The idea that this, you might be, if you lose Saturday, you might someday be bantamweight champion, but it would not be against Aljamain Sterling. Right now, considered the number one, I have him number one all time. Is there a sense of like, this is my one shot to beat the number one guy? Not just be champion, but beat the number one guy. Does that fuel to your fire a little bit?
Not really. I mean, I don't know if I necessarily believe him that he's going up to 145 after this. He says, you know, I feel like he's been saying this for a while. I think he just likes the attention he gets from saying he's a big guy. He's walking, he's going up to 45 after this fight. So I don't necessarily believe that. I mean, we'll see his next fight. If he fights at 145, 135, he could take a year off and be like, okay, I can, you know, maybe, you know, I can make 135 again. And, you know, I don't think he does very good at 145, to be honest. I could be completely wrong. He could go up to 145 and do really well. I don't know if I see that for him. But I'll watch. I'll fucking tune in.
Laura Sanko recently took to Instagram to promote her new YouTube channel, One on One. The post had a rather suggestive thumbnail, which left fans in the splits. Laura knew what was coming and already gave a justification for the thumbnail, writing, "First of all, I don't choose the thumbnails. The team that runs my channel does. Second, if you're into unusual submissions and setups as well as pay-per-view breakdowns from me and the great Dean Thomas, you need to check out One on One on YouTube. My bro, Peruvian Necktie, has been part of my MMA journey since day one, slide 2 for receipts, and he's still helping and teaching me to this day." Reacting, fans have hilariously commented on the thumbnail used in the video, writing, "Great marketing, people gotta watch the video a few times to realize that it's just a BJJ tutorial. Dudes lining up to get their biceps sliced. You still after volunteers?" Thumbnail got him like, what else can you slice? Definitely would click link. We're not complaining. That guy just couldn't get off bottom. I'm not hating the thumbnail though. Recently, Bradley Martyn caused quite a stir online after comments he made about one flyweight champion, Demetrious Johnson. The bodybuilder was sitting down with Brendan Schaub, who claimed Johnson would have no issue defeating Martyn in a fight. Martyn hit back by stating he would crush the former UFC champion. DJ recently responded to these comments during the GOATcast with Henry Cejudo, where he accepted Martyn's grappling challenge and said he's gonna roll him up.
You just torpedo tackle someone and just like, dude, because you just lay on top of a 125-pound guy. I can't. What, really?
Not the elite guys.
Dude, I want to find that mother. I want to find this guy you're talking about.
DJ.
I want to find him. I'm not gonna fight him in a street fight. I want to just lay on top of him and.
It's funny, you know. It's you know, he's 265. He's a bodybuilder, so obviously he's got the weight advantage. But at the end of the day, you know, that's the beautiful thing about grappling. It's not about weight, it's about technique. And we're gonna try to grapple. You know, I told Brendan Schaub that I want to make it happen. I'm busy doing other things right now, but when I get back from all my vacation, I'm gonna fly down to Calabasas and we're gonna roll, man. I'm gonna roll him up.
No.
During a recent appearance on ESPN's DC and MC show, Michael Chandler addressed the potential fight against Conor McGregor that was recently announced by the Irish fighter. Although McGregor stated that he would face Chandler at UFC 296 and then fight Justin Gaethje for the BMF title, Chandler expressed uncertainty about whether the December fight would actually take place due to McGregor's USADA situation. However, Chandler remains optimistic that the fight will eventually happen, even if it's not until 2024.
That is the most important thing to me, obviously, but it happening in December, I'm not holding my breath, but you know I'm ready.
Yeah,
but
because
you know I'm ready.
He doesn't know if Conor tried to pull the wool over his eyes. Because as Dana said the other day, Conor likes to mess with the opponent, so you got to be prepared. But, Mike, for so long, people have been saying that the fight with McGregor can't happen because of the whole USADA thing.
Yep.
How can he fight if he still hasn't dealt with all that? Is that why you're hesitant about it happening in December?
That's definitely one aspect of it, obviously. And even that too, we don't, is he training? I don't know how much he's training. We see him on boats more than we see him hitting bags, I'll tell you that much. So, I mean, we're, for me, you know I'm ready. You know I'm always staying in shape. I am 37 now, so I'm trying to keep my diet a little bit more dialed in so I can stay a little bit more ripped, look like a professional athlete. But yeah, I mean, if it could happen by the end of the year, that would be absolutely phenomenal. You know I'm ready tomorrow. But if it spills over into 2024, either way, the most exciting guy in the sport, myself, versus the biggest star in the sport and the greatest comeback in combat sports history, people are going to tune in and we're going to put butts in seats.
During an interview with MMA Today's RJ Clifford, Tatiana Suarez argued that she is deserving of the next strawweight title shot. Ranked 4th in her division, Suarez has won her last 7 fights in the UFC and remains undefeated in MMA. Given her impressive record, it seems reasonable for her to be considered as a strong contender for the title, currently held by Zhang Weili.
Yeah, I mean, I think that I do want that next. I mean, aside from, taking off some years, I mean, I'm a 7-fight winning streak. I felt like I deserved that in terms of that. I mean, I can't help that I got injured or whatever, and that probably put me back. But I mean, I've done everything that they've asked me to do. I've fought everybody they've asked me to fight. Even when, the fight kind of fell through with Verna because she got injured, unfortunately. They asked me to fight Andrade, and I had no issues. I said, yeah, right away. You know what I mean? So I'm not one of those people who is like picking and choosing who they fight. I just say, I'm going to fight everybody that's the best. And I want to fight everybody that's the best. Like when they gave me her name, I was excited about it because I know that she's a former champion.
Here are the top 3 memes we found on the internet today. 3rd place was found over Facebook and was posted by a user named Jordan. Our 2nd place pick was found over Reddit and was posted by a user named KnowKnowledge8802. And our top picked meme of the day was found over Instagram and was posted by a user named AsShoppedAsItGets.
Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel to keep up with the latest MMA news.